Hello everyone, I am Gurnext, and I have watched you sitting too much. It's pretty ridiculous. The information that I got from this. As you can see, I didn't watch long enough. I might as well reset the video, but I suggest you to watch it for yourself. And I'll just give some comments promoting the idea of standing up, because I did that to my computer setup. I'm using a laptop for anyone who's not familiar with my stuff. And I used to even lay down, not even sit down, I used to even lay down. And I felt the improvement, really physically, mentally, everything is better. Not only that, the functionality of, you can put everything in one place. You can put all the controllers, headphones. I used to, put everything in one place, but it usually obstructs and clusters into, wires and whatever. But you can avoid this wire entanglement, and it's really nice. Usually if I move the computer, my mouse also moves. It's really hard to put mouse wires in this comfortable position, but you standing up, you using just this amount of space, there's no heat coming up from the computer that can irritate your legs or whatever. There's nothing. that solved everything. Like I didn't know how to put these things, these speakers. It was on my bed. It was pretty weird, and I always would hit one of the speakers. It's just so clustered if I'm trying to, to cheat life and lay down. It's not happening. The life cheats me and reminds me that I have to live for the fullest, right? Even when I'm not really living in the environment. I stay at home like for long times, and that really changed the way I live, basically. Now I'm able, to move around and do stuff immediately. If something is going on, I don't need to even dress up, basically. I'm all ready. And as I said in the previous video, which I am going to upload, I didn't because it always strikes me like maybe I shouldn't upload a video, but no, it's a very powerful video. Why how could you have this question even? So yeah, I promote the standing up setup of the computer. You can Google it. I found this article in Facebook or whatever. It struck me like, oh, that's a good idea, and I did that. One day I said to myself, fuck it, man, I'm just gonna do it. I just stacked a lot of boxes, and it all went out perfectly, and that night I just had my vivid dream like for ages. I didn't have one, and now I'm having it every day. It's pretty crazy. But yeah, and I used to sleep a lot, and I still sleep too much, but it's kind of decreasing as well. I don't know. My acne was not disappearing for a long time. After, like I said, after 11 days, the acne is gone. And sure, it has decreased to, where I cannot feel it anymore. That's pretty nice. I still sometimes, feel that I don't open the window. There's not much. There's not enough oxygen. There's some shit going on if I don't do that. But that's just, again, I should open the window. It's just sometimes cold, right? It's winter. So yeah, it's a very good idea to make a setup where you're standing up. It's just much better. The one issue that I had is, how do I watch stuff? How do I actually sit down, watch a movie or something like that? I would usually grab some kind of pillow. I will demonstrate it to you. If you're able to see this, I would sit down, not to the fullest, but like this, and it starts to go down and down, but you kind of can't see. I don't have a very good sight. That's my main weakness. I don't have a very good sight. I have no idea what. Yeah, I could say the conspiracy theory that, well, I went to the hospital one day, somebody removed a wisdom teeth from me, and now I can see. God damn it. Very well. That is important part. I'm still not blind. And I read a book that, for 3 times, that is supposed to help me, see, but that was the thing that kept me from going forward. Right now, I don't see any improvements in the site, to be sure. Someone, wants to come, and I'll be able to open the doors really quick, but I'm gonna have to end this video right now. I wanna know what's your guys' opinion about, whether you're gonna do this or not. But I am going out. See you later. And that's a short video, huh? So yeah, goodbye. Okay, I finished watching the video. I paused the recording. I'm not telling goodbye actually that easily. There are 2 points that I want to make, and I'm always quoting my system for what it is, and the biggest thing that my system enhances and tells, the first rule is that you have to be healthy to achieve anything, right? To achieve any other energy, you have to first be healthy. You have to have a body to achieve it with. That's the first and probably most important thing. And I always was concerned that I'm not doing well enough. I saw these guys, like, I believe they're, in the solutions they're saying, well, there can be a few solutions. I always did that. I always put the laptop down and I walk around, do some invisible fighting or whatever, but it didn't have the impact that standing up. And basically I can do it whenever I want. I can sit down whenever I want. Relaxing became more efficient because I don't have a computer on me or on the side. It's still pretty close to be irritating and whatever, if it's turned on, of course, but other than that, it makes me more focused to the things. I can sit down, and when I sit down, I can, think better. I'm gonna talk about how am I working right now. I have experienced a change in the way I am programming as well. So usually when I sit down, I'm able to think more. I back off from the computer, I sit down, I write some notes for how am I going to work, and the video has been processed, whatever. So I do that, and when I stand up, I'm able to do like the habit activity, I would say, where you don't really think, you just do what what you have planned to do. So that's pretty interesting. It doesn't really work out every single time, as I don't know. I still have to have more experience in this, but that you're able to create more and you'll be more productive or whatever. But yeah, sometimes I feel like, man, I wish I would sit down and do stuff, right? So maybe I could get a tablet or whatever to help me with that. I mean, I could do some drawing or whatever. But I mean, more thinking and more habits, I don't know. Because drawing is supposed to be a habit, something easy to do, not something mental or whatever. And for standing up, it's a little bit harder. I don't know. I'll figure these things out. I mean, I'm able to stand up for like 12 hours. It's not hard at all anymore. At start, it was very energy consuming, but once I went through this, it's pretty easy. I no longer feel like I can't do this anymore, but yeah, getting better and better. So yeah, these guys just threw a solution that after sitting down you stand up and yay, I stood up for a few seconds. Didn't work for me too well. Yeah, of course, you do a little workout, you sit down, you have more energy. That's confirmed. You have basically, you're more creative, whatever. You just cleaned up your mind and you're able to continue your work or whatever. We'll see how it goes. I mean, it's just a first month that I'm doing the stand-up setup for my computer. Again, I want to get more opinions. Maybe I missed something. Maybe you experienced something as well. Or you can, I'm not very good at detail experience, saying how I experience things in great detail. I can't do that, but that's where you can go ahead and tell your experiences. I'll finish this video for sure now. I'm just saying the health is the most important part. If I want to be a programmer, it doesn't mean I can't live inside a computer. I gotta be breathing and living. And besides being a programmer, I want to be something even more. Like, I'm calling myself a guru next, so why not to be a next guru? Stupid Jesus. He's not the last guru, is he? He's not the last guru, no. I disagree. And you will see why once I send the message to Jesus or whatever. Alright, I am going out. I need to program, not make videos about how I want to program and how I'm happy that I'm standing up. So yeah. See you guys later.